Yeah, well, we'll see you later, Si, all right?
I suppose you are as well. Bye, Si. Thanks for everything.
Wixie, you old devil. At number 32, it's the youngest of the original Slater clan, Zoe, whose most desperate duff-duff is seen as she makes a cunning bid to hold on to partner Dennis by faking a pregnancy.
Prove that you're here for me and not just a baby.
And the only way I can prove that is by screwing you, is it?
Don't say it like that.
However, this ruse can only last so long, and when your partner isn't willing to do the dirty deed himself, there's always someone who is dirty enough.
It's over, it's finished, he's gonna find out. I might as well just tell him straight.
You better come in here screaming your head off.
I'm gonna lose him. There ain't gonna be a baby with me and Dennis. That is it. Are you listening? It's too late!
No. Well, it's obvious, isn't it? It's a wonder I didn't think of it earlier. Dennis isn't up to it. I'll have to do it.
Melanie Owen arrived on the square in 1998. And after nearly being tied down to Ian Beale on Millennium Eve...
Well, guess what, Ian? I don't love you. And I never have done.
She became tied up by Dan Sullivan, seeking revenge on her new hubby Steve Owen, who'd framed him for shooting Phil.
Let me out!
Oh, we are getting ourselves into a state, aren't we?
Oh, don't, Steve.
What do you want? I want £100 grand.
Yeah.
And £100 grand from Mitchell.
So, 69 names have been revealed in our quest to find the EastEnders with the most cliffhangers. And we've got a cracker to kick off the top 30. Janine Butcher.
She's the ultimate soap minx.
Probably, I think, one of the best bitches on television. Slapper.
What a bitch.
Yes, it's difficult to defend Janine when over the years we've seen her go to more and more extreme lengths to get what she wanted. Mainly money.
Bitch, just a kiss on the lips and I was on my knees. I waited.
In the early noughties, Janine turned to prostitution.
Sleeping with Janine. Not always the best idea.
Ian, he paid her loads of money. I think it was all of 50 quid.
And who could forget her Jewish wedding?
She's about as Jewish as a bacon sandwich.
But perhaps the storyline that showed Janine at her most evil revolved around her relationship with Barry Evans.
She had a big connection with Paul Truman. They were fleecing Barry for all the money he had in the hope that he was going to die because he had some sort of terminal illness.
Barry finds out he's not going to die.
Janine was just mortified and thought, how am I going to spend the rest of my life with you?
I am a user. I'm a tart.
No, there's a love in your smile, there's a light in
you
your
really better
eyes.
shut up.
Barry wants to have a heart-to-heart with Janine, and he picks at the top of a cliff.
You're a mug. None of this is real. You do know that, didn't you? When I was on the game, right, of all the filth I have had to endure for money, being with you was by far the foulest.
Janine vents all this built-up.
Vicious, vitriolic dialogue.
I have never loved you.
You can have it all. I know that there is love in you. We'll find it together.
Off me.
Steve Owen arrived on the square in 1998 and was instantly embroiled in a massive storyline.
I think he killed her in self-defense. But listen, I'm always going to defend Steve. You know, that was me.
However, it was his feud with Phil Mitchell that led to his ultimate demise in one of the most explosive cliffhangers ever seen on the show.
Steve Owen, I thought he brought the glamour that the show needs. in a plausible way.
He was the guy that Phil Mitchell was going to fight with every week. I think it was nice that they gave Steve a really big ending, and he wasn't just sent away in the back of a taxi. The chase scene that they gave me, I thought, was fabulous. It was everything you could want as a way out of EastEnders.
In an attempt to flee the country with Phil's baby Louise, Steve invokes a high-speed car chase between him and the Mitchell madman.
Now, Phil was chasing Steve at real high speed. Steve hits a curb, the tyre blows out, and smashes straight into some petrol cans. And it was a superb explosion. I'm never coming back. I wasn't upset by being blown up. The final duff for me, I was pleased that it was a huge moment.
The Vic has seen many landladies over the past 25 years. But the original Queen Bee was Angie Watts. And together with Den Watts, she created one of the most memorable partnerships in EastEnders history.
Den and Angie were great publicans. They made you feel this was the place to be.
Have you got a problem?
No.
What are you doing standing there like that then?
She had a sort of thorn in her side that was her husband, and he had a thorn in his side that was his wife.
If she'd have actually found someone else and Den hadn't known about it, she probably would have had a very, very happy life.
And it was Den's philandering ways that pushed Angie to the limit. But she was made of stronger stuff and found a unique way to hold on to him.
She had to play the ace, so she did.
I've got 6 months to live.
I've got 6 months to live.
You kind of couldn't believe, really, the deviousness of her.
She would have got away with it had Dirty Den not found out.
I told him a lie. A great big fat whopping lie. If he ever found out, he'd kill me. Yeah, he would. He'd kill me.
And it all came to an unforgettable climax, witnessed by millions of viewers in 1986.
Best thing that ever happened to Den was handing over the divorce papers to Angie on Christmas Eve.
Oh, I've told my husband this terrible lie. 6 little months to live. 6 tragic little months. And poor old Angie's gonna pop off. That has got to be the sickest joke that you've ever played. And then Watts fell for it.
I'm very proud the fact that it had such a high rating figure, and still kind of mildly shocked today that it was the most watched scene, and I'm very proud and very pleased that I was part of it all. I loved playing her, and I'm very grateful that she came my way.
This, my sweet, is a letter from my solicitor telling you that your husband has filed a petition for divorce. It also tells you to get yourself a solicitor pretty damn quick. Happy Christmas, Ange.
As Pat Evans's eldest son, David Wicks went on to be somewhat of an Albert Square ladies' man, trying his luck with most girls.
Never seen you looking so lovely as you did tonight. Never seen you shine so bright.
Although here it was more Grant's dislike of Krista Berg that caused the injury.
Stop it!
Anyway, in 1996, we saw him getting it on with Cindy Beale. What is it about her and men with the surname Wicks?
I thought you wanted to be more careful.
I can be more careful tomorrow.
Ooh, the porter cabin. How romantic.
No.
You need a message service, my son.
David Wicks getting caught in the act there. And here's someone else who just can't help himself.